afternoon.
Yes, karibu sana. Karibu. Yeah. This afternoon we gather here again as always. This is our boardroom. Yeah. And these are the head of department. But before we engage on anything, I think we can pray. We have a corporate prayer. This afternoon, we have gathered here because the president and the head of public service and the public service commission sat and had a decision to second Acting Registrar of Political Parties. And I have come specifically and sat on this seat probably the last time so that I introduce the Acting Registrar who has been appointed. We have just received her letter this morning and had it over to HR so that that is the starting point. Acting Registrar, because I want you to introduce yourself with your own mouth. This is a team of ORPP. We have 2 assistant registrars who have been here. And we have a head of department. We have a director here. There's another director, but he's not around. They are going to introduce themselves so that you hear also how they talk. And they welcome you. And before they make remarks, because remarks will be made especially by the assistant registrars, we shall allow you to introduce yourself.
Thank you. I'm sure by now you know I'm Sophia Sitati. I choose to use those 2 names, but I have 4.
Yeah.
You'll know the others with time, but as I think we have been told, that's the brand, so I go with that. By profession, I'm a lawyer because I'm struggling between saying a state counsel and a registrar because I think all my life I've been a state counsel. I'm a chief state counsel. That remains because I'm on secondment. I'm a chief state counsel at the Office of the Attorney General, specifically in the State Department of Justice, Human Rights and Constitutional Affairs, where I was heading the Ethics, Integrity, Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Division. That's where I've served for the last about 5 years. I've moved a bit in my service, mostly in public service, also in AGs a lot. I think when I joined many years ago, I first joined the Treaties and Agreement Department. So I did a lot of treaties work and contracts work. Then I moved to the Commission on the Implementation of the Constitution for 5 years as a senior programs officer, where we did many laws, I think including this, the one that established this one, the 5th schedule laws and other things, just to implement the new constitution. I was there for 5 years, then went back to AGs, worked in legal advisory and research division for about 5 years. That's when I moved to then head the anti-corruption section at the Department of Justice, which is where I've been until today.
You have a wonderful team here, and you have a wonderful institution also. You are going to learn soon that this institution has really been modeled by this great team to bridge between public service and a private approach, where business processes have been made very clear what need to happen. So you are going to learn, and as you plug in, I know you shall enjoy working here for the short or the long time that you'll be here. Having said that, allow me to start with CPA Florence to ask for a few comments.
As an assistant registrar, the office is structured that you have the registrar in charge of the entire institution, but then we have 3 directorates.
3 assistants.
3 assistants, yes, and also heading the 3 directorates that were created just to make sure that each assistant registrar then has their own scope of responsibility. So in post we are 2, but the process in targeted 3. I think the rest is a story for another day. So as an assistant registrar, I supervise several departments, starting with finance, accounts, registration. We have a partnership department. The manager is not here. We were actually in Naivasha for a meeting, so we had to leave some of the officers there to take charge of that meeting. So that is also one of the departments I supervise. I supervise ICT. Administratively, I supervise communication because the department technically reports to the registrar. And I don't think there is any other. I also supervise field services coordination because we also operate with field offices across the country. So basically, those are the areas that I oversee. And having been in this office, many things that we've been able to achieve, courtesy of the people that we work with, a very strong team. Those departments I've just listed are headed by very strong HODs. We called our HODs the deputy directors. Of course, above them we have the heads of the directorates. We renamed our level. We called it what? Coordination level. Yeah. Yes.
Under the office of registrar.
Registrar. Yes. So we coordinate under the office of the registrar. A very strong team. So there are many things that we have done. That there have been critical improvements that have really strengthened this office and also strengthened political parties, because political parties are the key stakeholders and clients that we exist to serve. We keep saying that in everything that we do, it must touch on the political parties. And while others fear political parties, for us, we have to learn them and learn how to handle them, because they're the reason why this office exists. And each one of us is here because we're here to serve them, appreciating that political parties are very critical entities of both governance and democracy. So welcome. We'll be sharing much more. I believe that we'll have other sessions whereby we'll be able to give you more detailed briefs in terms of what we are doing in each department, what we've done, where we are, and where we are aiming in terms of performance targets. So thank you and welcome.
So Mr. Ari.
Thank you very much. Madam Registrar, welcome. And let me take this opportunity again to welcome you. As you've heard, my name is Ali Abdullah, and I coordinate Assistant Registrar, but I coordinate the compliance division, as well as the human resource, planning, research, and records. So that is for now, that's what I'm coordinating. But I want to, on behalf of my team, to welcome you on board, just to assure you that we'll give you full support, and that the team you see here is a very strong, experienced, and committed team, and a team also is ready to adapt. 5 years ago when we came here, we were not this strong.
Sure.
We are not this strong. We have a number of team members who have joined us since then, and but even then, the old and the new combined have done a wonderful job, and you will have a very easy time here. If you look at the work that has been done for the last 5 years by this leadership, you realize that you are lucky to have come at such a time when most of the things have been streamlined. But of course, a new person comes with new insights, new perspectives, and new, ways of improving on things, which we will welcome and support you all through. So on behalf of my team, I want to tell you welcome on board, and looking forward to working closely with you. Thank you.
You have joined us when you have just concluded the strategic plan. I think it's concluded.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually just waiting for printing. it's concluded, and the process has been done, and the strategic plan is 2025 to 2028. Note that the strategic plan is there. We have new human resource revised instruments and all that. We have career guidelines, a new organogram and everything, but all approved. And now the remaining bit is only the one Damaris talked about the SRC, just the salary structure. But in terms of grade structure, that is already approved by SRC, and they give us that communication. That is the remaining bit. You have also come when you have done an internal advertisement for after the mapping. We had to establish a few of those gaps so that you balance the structure. So the advertisement is internal, and it aims to address inequalities so that there's fairness. The other issue I wanted you to note, I think CP has talked about, we have 91 registered political parties. Of course, we have the 118 staff. We have 12 regional offices, as Gala has mentioned. You need to grow them to more. That is the much that we have done within the time. So you need to grow those regional offices. Then I also want you to note that they are heading works on legal reform, which need to be taken up. The other issue that is of importance to you, there's a bill in Parliament that had aimed to transform this institution into a commission. It has gone through first and second reading, but it came from Senate. So the issues the Senate said and the Parliament want to change and all that. There's a bit of Senate, National Assembly politics around it in terms of what needs to be done. But that should not worry you, because that's futuristic. What you are working with is that there's an act already in place, and the act does not allow a vacuum. That's why you saw today, once you are getting appointed, also an advertisement for the registrar and one assistant registrar came out, because when the commission come, then they will know what to do in terms of changing the structure, but you don't operate in futuristic, you operate now. Yeah, so you are going to hear more about that act when the time comes, but for now, concentrate on the act that you are you are implementing. So with that, I don't want to belabor my point. I wanted to welcome you so that you sit here. Now I sit on this side, so that you make your maiden speech as you take the office. After that, we shall exchange documents. So welcome very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we promise to support you. You are good. Thank you. So karibu registrar.
Good afternoon.
Good
Once
afternoon.
again. This chair, it's looking too big. I'm trying to fit in Madam Ann's chair, but I think I'll fit with her mentorship. I will fit in, and the team, working with the team, I'll fit in. I'm looking back at this and remembering this office all the way from societies. I don't know if you remember, it used to be societies somewhere in the edges where companies registry was, and the many demonstrations we'll have from political parties, and we were very happy when RPP left with their clients. We said finally we are now quiet because they have gone with the people who used to come, and now here I am. Of course, the drafting of laws at CAC, I think we did the 5 election laws, about 5 campaign financing, which has never come to light, and the others. I still recall the many roundtables with Dr. Musa and team.
Yeah, sure.
Discussing the bills, and now seeing the law translate from paper to this, it's really something amazing. That when you did that, when you say we need a registrar, we need deputies, we need the registrar to have these powers, and then you actually see what it translates into, and the many elections we have there. we've had then, it's really been something. I'm very happy for this welcome. First of all, thank you for this welcome. When I'm looking at all this paperwork, and I think that's a lot of reading for me. I'll do the reading, but also you'll do the orientation. I look forward to having we'll have many meetings. I don't know if many are like me, they don't like meetings, but now being a short time being acting and at the beginning of the year, we have to get it right. This also being, I think, the last calm year, so to speak, before the election storm. We have to get everything right for the time that I'll be here. You asked if I'll be here longer or not. I don't know. I know I'm here for 6 months, or until we have a substantive office holder for those 6 months, and it's the planning period and reporting period. We will have to get it right. Where we need support from Madam or from any of you, I will come. I'll be asking for a lot of support. So please, when you receive my calls, just receive them. If I ask the most basic of questions, don't wonder how was she brought. No. Just as we all learn when we go to new places. In fact, for this time, I'm happy that I've come to a working place. In fact, when I was told, yeah, we're taking you somewhere, I just told, please don't take me to a startup. I think I've been to many startups. What I've picked from here is that what she said about us being a culture of excellence. I like that. It should not end with Madam Ann or with me or whoever. We should continue that and just continue. What's that Japanese principle? Kaizen. We continue doing better and improving. We are at a good place, but we can be at a better place. I bring with me some experiences. I'm happy to hear about the HR instruments. We were just developing those ones at the tribunal and the risk framework. In fact, I think you said there are no audit issues. One of the audit issues they had to deal with the other time was you have no risk management framework. So we quickly had to sit and put one in place, because I was also new there, just served a year there now, I've been here. So I'm happy that we have the instruments in place. So we'll continue from where we are. We always move forwards, ever backwards, never. Otherwise, asanteni sana, and just ask that we work as a team with professionalism and continue preparing for the elections. I know we all know that they'll not be easy, as we can see the ground, so we'll be in the limelight, but we have to be prepared and to do our best so that we are ready. Otherwise, thank you.